What's up, YouTube? Back at it. Alright. See what we got going on here as far as notes. Oh yeah. Simple, right? Everybody's going to work to possibly have time off. We're all going to work, or I'm not, you know, because I work for self. So we're all going to work to have time off, really. You're going to work to not work, pretty much. So you go to work for a time to possibly have time off from work. You call it vacation or retirement. So you put in a bunch of work so that you can have time where you don't work. That's basically what work is, right? So let's get into it. Let's just keep it basic here. When it comes to vacation, when you're buying a vacation package, or if you're going on vacation, you're buying a slice of a lifestyle. Somebody lives that lifestyle perpetually. You're buying a slice of it. So you trade your energy, or your money, whatever you call it, for a slice of a lifestyle. And you're really paying none other than the people that you work for, ultimately. Because you got to understand that whoever you give your energy to, whoever's taking the energy from you, so you're paying airline companies, all these people, or what have you, these are all the people that you work for. You're working for all these people. So you're going to work to give these people energy so that you can experience their life for a slice of time. We should all be living like kings and queens, because this is what we really all are, but that would take defragging, massive defragging to do that, and people would have to let things go. So when it comes to doing a job that is fulfilling, because again, if you're unfulfilled people have full bellies. They're holding on to shit from the past. So a lot of unfulfilled people out there, especially in America and in the developed world, because we're doing things we shouldn't be doing. We're doing things we shouldn't be doing to get things we don't need. So if we were doing things that we should be doing, we realize that we have everything we need. And then we realize the other forms of payment that come with being self-employed. And then, you know, on top of that, of course, you just carve out. There's no stopping you. You have a perfect market position. If you exist, then you have a market position that you can exploit. So if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, then everything will just open up for you. It all will just open up for you, and everything will change accordingly to what you're supposed to be doing. Because you're not housing your true self. Like, your true self has so much energy and so much to give, and since you're only giving so much opportunity to really use your skills, you're basically sleeping on yourself. You know, you're not using your house to totally house yourself. So as you do what you're supposed to do, the opportunities will arise to make it so that that is what you live off of. You live off of yourself instead of supposedly living off of other people, and creating a imbalanced interdependent system where we have people going through extreme strife and things of that sort because of just the imbalance that's caused with going places we don't need to go and buying things we don't need. So all these things, we would see these things a lot more clearly if we did what we were supposed to be doing. Then we would just exchange with everyone else that was doing what they were supposed to be doing, and then we would just, as a reference point, we would, of being self, everybody has no choice but to be their selves. And as the more and more you're yourself, the more your reality is everybody, you know, the reality as within, so without. So as you become more yourself and do what you're supposed to be doing, everyone around you will be doing that, because that will be the channel that you tune to. So the channel that you're currently tuned to, if it's people around you that aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing, they're just aspects of you that are being dormant, that you're not utilizing what you're supposed to be doing to where you could show them what they're supposed to be doing as aspects of yourself, and vice versa, if you can follow me that far. So that's basically what work is. You know, you're working for a time that you can possibly have off. So you literally pay people, the people that you work for, to live like them briefly. So yeah, you know, you can look at it like I'd rather die before I had a job, or you know, that having a job is death, you know, however you want to look at it. But if you do what you're supposed to do here, and the only person that can answer that is yourself, then self-employment is inevitable. You know, jobs are for getting things you don't need. That's all jobs are for. Getting things that you don't need, or that you see other people with that might be a part of their path or necessity, and then you feel like, you know, looking outside of yourself, again, you get caught up in the object. That's why I tell people to abstain from mirrors for periods of time, so that you can stay in that observer state. So we don't get caught up in being these dealers of distractions, you know, and consumers of distractions. So just ask yourself, how many hours a day are you free? And, you know, who are you working for? Every time you move your body, ask yourself, whose will is pushing me? You know, like, whose ultimate agenda do you abide by? So that's just, you know, a little something about work life. Oh, matter of fact, let me see if I got any other notes for y'all real quick, since we're doing everything on a spontaneous fly. I guess I'll save it for another video.